Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to learn our second lesson. The title of the second lesson is The Mother Who Loved the Poor. The Mother Who Loved the Poor. Sabina, an old and poor widow, suffering from a serious disease, lived in a slum in Kolkata. She was without food for many days. Nobody cared for her. Nobody gave her alms as she suffered from leprosy. She lay in her hut waiting for death when she heard the sound of footsteps. She slowly opened her eyes and looked up. There stood a woman clad in a white sari with a blue border. The woman was Mother Teresa. Mother took her to the mission house. She looked after her, gave her food, and nursed her. This is how Mother Teresa helped the poor and the needy. She is known as the saint of the 20th century. She was the messenger of God on earth. Let us know more about this great soul who visited our earth. Children, did you listen? There was an old poor widow, Sabina, suffering from serious disease, lived a slum in Kolkata. She was without food for many days, and nobody cared for her. Nobody gave her food and alms to her. She suffered from leprosy. Do you know what is leprosy? Leprosy is a disease, and it was a stigmatic disease. People considered them very ugly, and people never went too near to them. So this lady Sabina was suffering from leprosy. She lay in her hut, waiting for death. And while she was waiting for the death, she heard the sound of footsteps. She slowly opened her eyes and looked up. There she saw a woman clad in a white sari with blue border. The woman was Mother Teresa. Mother took her to her mission house, and she looked after her, gave her food, and nursed her. This is how Mother helped the poor and the needy. She is known as the saint of the 20th century. Do you know who is a saint? A saint is a person who lived for others, especially afflicting the poor, the needy, and nursing them and caring for them. In what way she is the saint of 20th century? She was the messenger of God on earth. That means she is the messenger from God with a message of love, care, concern, and service. Let us know more about this great soul who visited our earth. Children, now you know who is Mother Teresa and who is Sabina, and what was Mother Teresa's duty on earth. Mother Teresa is a caring woman, usually known as the saint of 20th century, also known as the messenger of God. She wore a white sari with a blue border. Her clad was white sari with a blue border. Who is Sabina? Sabina was a poor widow suffering from leprosy. No one was caring for her. Mother Teresa came her hut and take her in the mission home, and Mother looked after her and nursed her. Children, did you listen? There was a Mother Teresa was born on 27th August 1910. She was christened Agnes. Agnes was the youngest of the 3 children of her parents. When Agnes was 9, her father died. Drana, her mother, an ordinary housewife, had to look after the family. She started to earn her living by sewing wedding dresses and doing embroidery. Drana was a religious woman. She never failed to call the children in the evening to pray together. Drana was very charitable also. She was moved by the misery of the poor and the needy. She gave all help to the poor and miserable living in her neighborhood. This kind attitude of her mother filled in Agnes' love for others. Agnes was 18 when she decided to spend her life doing God's work. On 25th September 1928, she joined a group of religious sisters called Loreto Sisters. She took a new name, Teresa, for herself. In this paragraph, we came to know that on which day Mother Teresa was born. Mother Teresa was born on 27th August 1910. Her actual name was Agnes. Later she took the name Teresa when she joined the Loreto congregation. Agnes was the youngest child in the family. She lost her father in the age of 9. Drana, her mother, as an ordinary housewife, and she had to look after the family. So, Drana started to earn her living by sewing wedding dresses and doing embroidery. Drana was the mother of Mother Teresa, and she started to earn the money while stitching the cloth and doing the embroidery works. Drana was a religious woman. She never failed to call her children in the evening to pray together. She was a good mother who called all the children in the evening to pray together. Drana had 3 children. Among them, Agnes was the youngest one. Drana was very charitable and she was very kind. So, she gave all the help possible to the poor in the neighborhood. So, she gave all help to the poor, to the miserable, who are living in her neighborhood. This kind attitude of her mother filled Agnes the love for others. Agnes was 18 when she decided to spend her life God's works. So, on 25th September 1928, she joined a group of religious sisters called Loreto Sisters, and she took a new name for her, Teresa. What was her new name? Teresa.